All right, I got to jump into love because
Okay.
it's another crucial part. It's a big thing in
Mm,
people's lives, and it's part of the three things you're talking about in your masterclass book as well. So I'm just going to talk about the quote from you, which you said, "Your relationships are in your hands. It doesn't matter what state your relationships are in right now, nor does it matter what's happened to you up to this point. You can begin to consciously choose your thoughts, and you can change any relationship in your life or attract any new one you desire."
mhm.
Speak about how the secret works in love.
Right. So if you're already in a relationship and you'd like it to be better, um, then it just requires some positive input. There were some statistics that were once done that I wish I could remember. It was something like for every negative thought that you have about a person, you need to have 10 positive thoughts for that relationship not to deteriorate. It was something like that. And so if a relationship is not doing well, most certainly we've had that thoughts that we don't want, thoughts that were not positive about the relationship. And so to help turn that around, to sit down and it's just such a simple thing is to sit down with a piece of paper and a pen or with your computer, and that person, whether that's a partner or a child or whatever, and sit down and write out all of the things that you appreciate or you're grateful for about that person, and keep going until you've done 10 or 20 things until you really feel a shift within yourself. And when you have that shift within yourself, the shift happens within the relationship. It only requires you to do it. There is a change that takes place. And so that's what we need to do. So if a relationship is really struggling, we we really need to now to start to give it some positive energy and for things to get better.
I think also you said that sometimes people see a couple and and if they don't have love, they're like, oh, look at them, and they can feel the lack. But you need to see those qualities and be happy about them in order to bring that happiness into your life,
You do.
which
You
I'm
do.
guessing in love is not always the way people feel when they see it.
Yes. You need to celebrate. It's like you need to celebrate somebody's success
Yeah.
because that brings success to you. So you need to celebrate the love that you see, and that brings it to you. In terms of love, if we are looking for a perfect partner, somebody to come into our life, we need to get really clear about what that person's like. And I always tell everybody that they need to do a list and they need to write out all of the things that they want in that person. And it really should be a list of 100 or 200 things, Are they religious? Are they close to their family? Are they workaholics? Do they like classical music? Or they like go to the football? Or they like everything, absolutely everything. And that is a really good way to help bring a partner into your life. Um, Also, I think uh, there's one other thing we need to keep talking. I have so many thoughts that come into my mind.
I see a bunch of the quotes as well. You're saying you said that once that if someone is smart, beautiful, or talented, love those qualities, and you choose those things for you. Um, it's
Yes,
interesting
that's right. That's what I
because
wanted.
I guess if people don't have love in their life, when they see it, sometimes the easiest thing is to feel bad. But like you said, the universe doesn't know that feeling. It needs to know that you are happy, and then that will bring that
Mm,
to you. Um,
that's right. And I remember what I wanted to say to you is the amount of love that we receive, it if we want to increase that dramatically, then what we need to do is love everything and everyone as much as we possibly can. And so, and love is actually the most powerful force of all. And I wrote about that. That was the book, The Power. It is because the whole universe, the substance of the universe is love. So to just love everything, and you can wake up and you can just have a rampage of love. Oh, I love it when I have a good night's sleep like this. I love my shower. I love it when the water's hot like this. And, I love it when the sun's shining. And I love winter and put on a scarf and gloves. And I love meeting my friend for coffee. And I really love my job. And like you can do this real rampage, of all the things that you love. But also in terms of people, because in religious scriptures, it says, love your enemies. And I could not impress more than that, is to love your enemies. And because if you love your enemies, wow, watch what will happen to your life. There's no room. We don't want to waste time and hurt our own lives with resentment toward anybody, because it does not hurt the other person, but boy, it hurts us. It's full of lack. It harms our health. It harms our prosperity. It harms other relationships. It is not worth it. Not worth it. So love everything that you can. Absolutely everything that you can. As much as you can.
The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.